Lizzie.
Yes, of course you are. I just wanted to ask very quickly, have you been getting my emails about Naomi Canning Enterprises, my new events management company?
You know, a company is more than one person and a mobile phone, don't you?
Well, you have to start somewhere. But look, I've heard through the grapevine that you and the council are planning a festival for Erinsborough, and Naomi Canning Enterprises, would love to be a part of that.
Not going to happen.
But you haven't even heard my pitch yet.
No, I mean the festival is not going to happen.
But you flew in all those experts from around the country to help you set it up.
And all those experts made me realise that having a festival right now is just not financially viable.
But it would be if I was in charge.
Well, I guess we'll never know, will we?
Oh, it's Christmas. Yeah, if you're not going to have a festival, then you at least should have some carols.
We already do. Every year.
Well, then why haven't I heard about it?
Because you don't do any research and you just like to make things up on the spot.
Or is it because your current production team have no imagination and even less social media presence?
If it has no imagination, it's probably because Sue Parker is involved. Which is precisely why I'm leaving things be. I don't want a political headache.
Okay, but. If I was in charge, I promise that not only will it raise Erinsborough's profile, it will also raise a profit, and you, as mayor, will benefit from both.
Paul Robinson, yep. Yeah, why, what's the problem? Yeah, all right. I'll be right there. Bye.
Well?
Oh, I've got to go.
Okay, well, I will get in touch later and we can talk through the details. Good talk. It's gonna go well.
Ezra Hanley's been assaulted.
What?
Trey's found him semi-conscious in the laneway outside of Harold's. Broken ribs, bruised kidneys, severe facial injuries. Unfortunately, the assailant came at him from behind, so he never saw his face.
But were there any witnesses?
Not yet. But someone did see you talking with Ezra at the waterhole about 45 minutes before he was found.
Surely you don't think I've done this?
Maybe not. But it could have been someone acting on your behalf. A hired goon, perhaps?
Or it could have just been some random and brutal attack on him that had absolutely nothing to do with me or Therese.
It's possible. That'll be all.
Ouch.
Yeah, sorry, it's not the prettiest way to start your shift.
Ah, that's all right, I've seen worse. And earlier in the day than this. How'd you do it?
I was working out of the gym and I dropped a weight on it.
All right. How heavy was this weight?
5 kilos.
Right. Just your knuckles are very grazed. That's why I wouldn't have thought a weight that size would do that.
Well, I jammed it between the weight and the rack's quite rough, so I must have scraped all on there. Do you think it's broken? I mean, sure as hell feels like it.
No, I suspect it's just badly bruised. We'll do an X-ray to be absolutely sure.
I need your help. Naomi Canning Enterprises, my new business, is taking over the running of Erinsborough Council's Christmas carols. Yay! But I'm going to be really busy trying to lock in some other sponsorship deals, so I was wondering if you two would like to call these lighting companies and see if they'd donate their services for free. Or at least give us a heavy discount.
When did you become an enterprise?
This week.
And you've already got a major gig.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I am an events management sensation, but it's all happening very, very quickly, so I haven't really had time to advertise for staff, which is why I am recruiting you both.
So do we get paid?
No. But, you know, the whole thing about this event is that it's raising money for the children's ward at the Erinsborough Hospital. So, you know, if you could donate your time for free, you would be changing countless children's lives. Sick kids that can't be with their family over Christmas.
Ah, so you're guilt-tripping us into it.
Yes, and that's exactly what I want you to do when you call these companies. And then we'll get everyone on board, and then Paul will give us the full green light.
You haven't even got the OK from Paul yet?
Not completely, no, but he will.
Ah, so this green light is more of an orangey red.
I prefer to think of it more as a lime. Oh, come on, look, I know I'm going out on a limb here, but I know this can work. And, you know, when it does, I will have a real career for the first time in my life. But I cannot do that without your help. So please, I'm begging you, embrace the Christmas spirit and help make my dream come true.
Well, I don't want to watch telly all day.
Okay, good. We'll get your phone's out, start dialing.
Okay, I need to take a toilet break first.
All right, 3 minutes, no more.
Yeah.
But you can start right now.
Yeah, sure, but first, I need to pick your brain about what to get Chris for Christmas.
Ooh.
So, my first thought was to get him a sandwich press.
Oh, come on, that is the most unromantic thing I've ever heard.
But Chris loves cheese toasties.
This is your first Christmas together, yeah?
This is actually the first Christmas I've ever had with a boyfriend.
Well then, whatever you get him, it needs to be better than a Sanger press. Look, trust me, think romantic, think luxury, think expensive. But don't think about going shopping until you've called every number on this list. Merry Christmas.
If you're here about Ezra, I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm actually here to talk to Brad. I've tried calling his mobile, but he's not answering.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to call him too.
When was the last time you spoke to him?
After the mediation, he went for a walk to clear his head.
I understand that experience left him quite angry. I've even got several witnesses that said he had a go at Ezra in public.
Are you insinuating that Brad had something to do with this?
I'm just trying to get the facts, Therese.
What's going on?
I'm just trying to establish where everyone was this afternoon.
When Ezra was attacked?
Yeah. I'd appreciate it if you could answer that question as well.
Yeah, I was doing my community service.
Were you under supervision the whole time?
More or less.
All right, I'm going to need your supervisor's number so I can contact him to confirm that.
So what, now you're insinuating that Josh may have done it?
Oh, come on, Mum. You can't blame me for asking me questions. I do have a record.
Oh, hey, I was trying to call you.
Yeah, I know. I just turned my phone back on.
Did you hear that Ezra Hanley was attacked this afternoon? Can you tell me where you've been walking?
Took the track from the lake up to Eden Hills and back.
Did anyone see you or talk to you that could confirm that?
I was pretty much on my own.
I see.
I didn't hurt Ezra, if that's what you're thinking. Although I can't say I'm that upset about it.
Hi. Sorry, mate. Just about to leave the hospital. A woman turns up with a 3-year-old son who somehow I managed to shove styrofoam up his nose.
Oh, no. Is he okay?
Oh, he'll be all right. Yeah, he's got a good story for his 21st.
Yeah. Hey, were you there when Ezra Hanley came in?
No, what happened to him?
He was assaulted. It was pretty bad.
Really?
Therese found him over there. I was with her when the ambulance took him away. She was very upset.
Okay, do the police know who did it?
They're investigating now. What do you reckon? Do you think it was just random or someone that knew him?
I don't know, but I did have a patient present at the hospital with a pretty smashed up hand.
I suppose that's not automatically suspicious, though, is it?
No, but when I asked him how he did it, he came up with some vague story about crushing it with a weight.
I think that's a lie.
I know it is. The story and the injury don't match up.
Well, did you ask him about it?
Well, at the time I didn't think it was important.
But now you do.
The thing is, it's someone we know.
Is it really?
I'm gonna have to report this to the police, aren't I?
This is a follow-up call from the hospital. My hand feels fine now.
There's something else I need to talk to you about. No, come in.
Yeah, we'll have to keep it down, though. It's been a big day for Therese. She went to have a lie down.
Right, I imagine finding Ezra Hanley so badly assaulted would be quite traumatic for her.
You know about that?
Yeah. I also know you didn't injure your hand at the gym. I went down there. The receptionist said you hadn't been in all day.
If you think I hurt Ezra, you're wrong.
Then how'd you injure your hand?
I punched a wall.
Where?
At the back of Lassiter's Hotel.
Why would you do that?
Well, it seemed like Ezra was going to come out on top, and I was angry and upset, so I stormed out and I just thumped the first thing I came across.
Okay, so why didn't you tell me that when I asked you how you injured your hand?
Because it was stupid and embarrassing.
Brad, I hope you realise I'm going to have to tell the police.
Why? They're just going to make assumptions and then they're going to put me through the ringer. My family shouldn't have to deal with that. We've suffered enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm legally obliged to.
But I didn't do anything.
Then you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Your brand will be seen by every community-minded family in Erinsborough. Plus, you get to help sick kids and, well, more importantly, you get to be seen helping sick kids. Oh, really? Oh, fantastic. I'm so glad to hear you're interested. Yeah, okay, well, how about I email you through all the details as soon as I get back to the office? Okay.
Naomi!
Hi!
Want to see what I got? It's the present I got for Chris. I think it covers all the things that you said.
Oh.
Luxury, romantic, expensive.
That is one gorgeous mother of a watch. Chris is going to be blown away.
Well, I hope so. I spent my entire savings on it. Still don't know if it's his cup of tea, though.
Hey, no, a watch like that is everybody's cup of tea, okay? If you don't get lucky on Christmas night, if I were you, I'd be keeping the watch and getting myself a new boyfriend. Ha! Good news!
Yeah, we're not in the mood, eh?
Well, first of all, I have renamed the event Erinsborough Carols, and I have serious interest from 3 local companies, including Liam Dewey Motors, who all want to sponsor the event. Woohoo! And my team have secured discount prices for staging and lighting. Now all I need to make it happen is the official green light from you.
You do know that I didn't ask you to do any of this.
I know. I'm being proactive. And when all you need to do to stick it to Sue Parker is say yes, why wouldn't you? That looks like Gary's number. Yeah, look. It is.
Is he related to you?
Yeah, he's my brother. Why is he calling you?
Don't know, don't care.
Well, how did you get your number in the first place?
Oh, I don't know. Probably your annoying mother gave it to him so he could annoy me as much as you do.
Okay, well, I'll ask her.
No, it's all right. I can do that. Because you are going to be too busy organising Erinsborough Carols.
Does that mean?
Yeah, well, if all I've got to do to stick it to Sue Parker is say yes, then why wouldn't I? Just keep it classy, would you? And leave me out of it as much as
Hey,
possible.
all you're going to need to do is come down and sing Jingle Bells. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas. Why didn't you tell me that you were related to Sheila and Naomi Canning? Oh, because if I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired you. It's too close to home. Gary, stop. Stop. You will get your money. I just want you to be patient and lay low, and I will call you when I'm ready. Good.
I don't know if that nap made me feel better or worse. Hey, what happened to your hand? Oh, no.
I did not hurt Ezra, all right? You have to believe me.
Well, then how did you do it?
I got angry and I punched a wall.
So...
Look, I know it was stupid, all right? But what's even more stupid is that I hid it from Karl and I lied to Matt.
So your story about going for a walk?
I did go for a walk to calm down after I punched the wall, but my hand hurt, so I went to hospital.
But why didn't you tell Matt this?
Because I looked guilty, you know? I panicked.
Okay. Look, before we do anything else, I need you to look me in the eye and promise me you had nothing to do with hurting Ezra.
I didn't, okay? I swear.
Okay. Okay.
It's Matt.
Answer it.
Hello? Yeah, I know. Actually, I was just coming down to see you. I'll be there soon.
Hey, just so you know, I'm here for you. No matter what happens, okay?
Thanks.
We are green! Erinsborough Carols! I just got the official go-ahead from Paul.
Oh, lucky.
No luck about it. The whole thing was strategy and persistence.
Well, I'm feeling pretty lucky because I ordered Nate's Prezi online and I didn't think it was going to get here, but here it is. What do you think?
It's a T-shirt.
Yeah? It's a damn funny one if I do say so myself. See? What? You don't think it's funny?
Wouldn't... I assume this is like a funny in-joke between you two, but I think you need to get him something extra.
Yes, like a jar of scorched almonds.
No, something more... expensive. Much more.
Why? Nate's not into the material stuff, neither am I. But a jar of scorched almonds is a good idea. And I really like them too, so hopefully he'll share.
Forget the scorched almonds, okay? Nate bought you a watch.
Geez, spoil the surprise, why don't you?
No, but not like any watch, like a super romantic, luxury, mega expensive watch.
Oh.
So I'm just worried if you don't buy something that kind of matches that, then it's going to be really embarrassing for you.
Yeah, of course. Wow, I can't believe I got this so wrong. I mean, I just assumed that we were both going to get each other something simple.
Yeah, well, you can't blame him for thinking big.
Yeah, of course. Hey, thank you for letting me know. I guess I'm gonna go and shop big now.
So this wall you punched at Lassiter's, did anybody see you do it?
I don't think so, but I could take to the spot. You know, there might be some evidence there.
Okay, we'll follow it up. But I've got to be honest with you, none of this is looking good. Obviously, I'm aware of Ezra's attack on Therese. That alone gives you motive. And then we've got several witnesses that saw you threatening him. After that, you more or less disappear until you turn up at the hospital with a busted hand.
I'm well aware of how bad this looks. That's why I lied in the first place.
Which doesn't help your case either. In fact, if I didn't know you personally and could vouch for your character, I'd have enough grounds to arrest you on the spot.
So, I checked out the movie session times.
Don't look, you've ruined the surprise.
Is that my present?
No.
That is the biggest bogan TV I've ever seen.
Does that mean you don't like it?
Just means it's big. It looks like it cost you a fortune.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to get you anything cheap, was I?
Why not?
Okay, Naomi told me about the watch. And what I got you wasn't good enough.
What was it?
Well, you want me to spoil another surprise?
Well, we spoiled everything else.
Okay, I got you a funny T-shirt. Well, I mean, I thought it was funny. Could have been lame.
Was it Elvis or pig-related?
Yeah. I was going to get you a jar of scorched almonds as well.
Well, that sounds like an awesome present.
Better than a TV?
Well, I'm not really into that material stuff.
So I knew it, but I went against my instincts and did what Naomi told me to do. What?
Well, do you know what I was originally going to get you? A sandwich press.
Really? I'd love one of those.
Well, that's what I thought too. But I went against my gut instincts and got you a stupid watch.
Why'd you do that?
Well, who made you change your mind?
Yeah, of course I need a Santa costume, but I need at least 2 elves and a snowman and all the usual suspects for the nativity tableau, so... Yeah. Oh, I've just got somebody else calling, so I have to call you back. Okay, bye-bye. What's wrong? Did those lighting people renege on the deal? Because if they did, you need to get down.
What's wrong is that he thought the funny T-shirt and the jar of scorched almonds was a good idea.
And he didn't want the gorgeous mother of a watch.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, we're crazy for listening to you instead of trusting our own instincts.
So, as your Christmas present to us...
Oh, was I supposed to get you something?
Promise to never give us relationship advice again.
And we'll promise never to ask.
A little cheap for my taste, but yeah, sure. All right.
Hey, Josh. How's your dad? Is there anything I can do to help?
I think you've done enough.
I honestly didn't have a choice.
Yeah, right. Well, he's being questioned by the police now, so...
I'm bound by law to report this sort of thing.
If he attacked Ezra, do you really think that he'd come to the local doctor to get it treated? It doesn't make sense.
People do strange things when they're stressed.
But my dad's not a violent guy. You must know that. Right. What chances do you have if even you don't believe him?
So as far as the police are concerned, you're their #1 suspect.
The evidence is all circumstantial, but that's pretty much it, yeah.
What do they want now?
Brad, I need you to come back inside.
Why?
We've just had news that Ezra's checked himself out of the hospital and is flying back to Perth. He's also asked his lawyers to drop both of the civil suits.
Really?
It supports the theory that this wasn't a random attack. It was done specifically to make him back off. I'm sorry, but I've had orders from my superiors to arrest you for the assault on Ezra Hanley.